That was the best shooting performance we've ever seen.
I don't think they're going to make 25 threes, but if they went like 17 for 34 tomorrow, like would that surprise you if they went 17 for 34?
That would, because Duke's got a top 5 defense in the country.
I mean,
BYU.
Right, so
it's like shooting against us.
No, it's not. Come on. I mean, it's
the way
not
they
good
guarded
that they went
at
under
times
on
tonight.
screen.
It was the way they guarded at times tonight. It looked like us.
Goodman, we would go over every screen. That's all I'm going to say.
And still get buried.
Goodman would be trailing Mark Sears off of every screen, and he's going to go get some dunk every single possession, but 2 is less than 3.
No, but I'm here to say this. I'll say this. Yes. There's a chance.
How? How do they do it? How does Alabama win?
No, I'm saying there's a chance that Saturday night's game between Duke and Alabama is the wildest remaining game of the entire tournament. If the game lives up to the type of hype it could. Just because of how good they were offensively tonight, how confident they were. And Alabama's best is championship worthy. It is. And Duke's the best team in the country. So if Alabama plays the way they did offensively tonight, now I don't know how they're going to stop Duke. I don't know how you stop Flag getting downhill. Who are they going to throw a flag? You can't throw Phylon at him.
No, I think Mo Diabate. Mo Diabate. I don't think Grant Nelson is a matchup. I think Mo Diabate is the guy you put on. Honestly, I think it's Mo Diabate, and because he's physical and he's strong enough and he's athletic enough, and I think you kind of have to bite the bullet and say this is who we're going to put on him. And look, if it's Grant Nelson, I think in theory that makes sense because he's got a little bit of the athleticism, he's got the length, and he's bigger than Cooper Flag. He's 6'11", so maybe that's what works. But that's where you start.
Make him work defensively. He can make him work defensively. That's the difference. You got to make Cooper work a little bit on the defensive end.
If they put Cooper on him. They put Cooper on him. I mean, we'll see. They might change it up there, too. Just because he's guarding Cooper doesn't mean that Duke will counter that way.
Sears has to be the best player on the court for Alabama to win this game, which is going to be hard because Cooper's on the court. I get it. But Mark Sears is still the veteran here. Alabama's the older team. So they've got to be able to take advantage of that, come out, punch Duke in the face right away, and see how this young group reacts to that.
Well,
here's the hard thing for Mark Sears is that he is like 6'1", right? Well, and he's going to have to deal with Sion James, who's 6'6", and Tyrese Proctor, who's 6'6", Con Knipple is 6'6", Cooper Flag is 6'8", Kama Malawak is 7'2", Malik Brown is 6'9". They switch everything.
And the last time he dealt with that, it was Steph Castle and UConn.
Yes.
And as a result, he struggled. I mean, here's the thing for me. You know what this whole thing comes down to? For Duke, in the last couple of weeks, Con Knipple and Sion James have been crazy knocking down shots. I mean, James is playing the best basketball of his career. On the other side for Alabama, when Aiden Holloway and Chris Youngblood are combining for 35 to 40 points, that changes the complexion of their team. I think as much as Cooper and Sears, the star watch, is there, if you're not going to get complimentary shot making for either side, it changes the way that these teams are going to play. Duke has been able to just shred defenses because you have to pick your poison, Rob, and their shooters are drilling.
And they make the right decision every single time. That was the most impressive part about Cooper Flag's performance tonight is everything that he did. Like there were a couple plays that popped. The one where he split the pick and roll, got into the paint and threw the no look to the corner, right? That popped, but it was the right play. It wasn't like he was doing something flashy where it's like, oh my God. Like he did that. And it's how did he do that? Good. He just made the right savvy, smart play.
Lobs to Malawach, he was falling down in one of them and he throws it. He knows where he is and where everybody is on the court at all times.
But Jeff, to your point, what did it take for Arizona to be within 6 with 3 minutes to go in the game? They have a game breaker, and his name is Caleb Love. Now, they didn't win the game, but Alabama shows up Saturday night with a guy that when he plays his best basketball is the best guard in the sport, and his name is Mark Sears.
He needs to be that. If he is that on Saturday night, then they have a chance to be able to win this. But if he is that on Saturday,
that's the difference. Caleb Love doesn't make people better. Mark Sears can get into the lane and spray it. And if he can do that and they make shots again, maybe, like you said, Rob, maybe they can make 25 more. I don't think so.